arms fall off till your abs get hard and your moral of the story.
What's happening, guys? It's Nick from Bolet Brigade, back with another commentary. So, bringing you guys just a training update from this past week. Gonna try and do a training update per week, and at least show you like a set or two per day. The workouts get a little boring, a little monotonous, but hopefully I can keep things interesting with the commentaries. So today, I really just want to kind of talk about the workout. So this first day that you're seeing is my day of 8s. So the way I sort of have this whole thing programmed is my main lifts, which are the front squat, overhead press, and the deficit deadlift. I have a day of 12s, a day of 8s, and a day of 4s. Hold on, I want to take a second. I'm really displeased with how my overhead press form looks from the side. I really would like to be a lot more upright, a lot more linear. That's a little too much arch in my back for me, so hopefully I can improve that going forward. However, I am super impressed with how my front squat's looking from the side. Anyway, so like I was saying, day of 12s, 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 8, and 3 sets of 4, with the third set on that day of 4s being an AMRAP. And so, yeah, that's basically how I've been doing it. Get a ton of volume with the 3 sets of 12 and the 3 sets of 8. The 3 sets of 12, I'm just keeping the same for 3 or 4 weeks at a time, however long I end up doing the particular variation that I'm doing. And then the day of 8s, I am progressing 5 pounds per week with the front squat and the deficit deadlift, and then 5 pounds every other week with the overhead press. So this day of 8s is a little bit heavier than the last one. So that is ultimately what we're trying to do here with all kinds of lifting, is gradually using heavier weights, getting bigger, and getting stronger. And then I threw in this example sort of how I'm doing my pull-ups. I didn't record the whole thing because, as it said in that last clip, it took me a little over 11 minutes to do 50 pull-ups, which is pretty embarrassing, but I am up around 200 pounds body weight. And the last time I was really doing pull-ups any kind of seriously, I was around 180, maybe up to around 185 pounds. So I'm about 15 or 20 pounds heavier, so pull-ups are definitely a lot tougher. I'm also doing a neutral grip, which gives you the greatest range of motion, but I'm pretty happy. I like doing the bodyweight stuff. So this was my highest volume week, as you probably won't be able to tell actually because I didn't record the bodybuilding stuff. So the way I'm doing the bodybuilding stuff is week 1 is 3 sets of 10 to 12, week 2 is 4 sets, week 3 is 5 sets of 10 to 12, and then week 4 I go back to 3 sets of 10 to 12, and I'm just bumping the weight up 5 to maybe 15 pounds. So for instance, this past week I did 50 pull-ups, and next week I will be doing 30 pull-ups again, trying to beat my time the last time I did 30 pull-ups, which I'm pretty confident that I will be able to. Now we're getting into my day of 4s for front squats and overhead press. I just filmed my AMRAP set, so I got 220 pounds for 9, and then you'll see in the overhead press I got 115 pounds for 9. I don't know if those are PRs. I'm pretty sure 115 for 9 is a PR, but I don't actually think the 220 for 9 is. Are you miring those pit stands, or are you miring those pit stands? But anyways, I'm really enjoying this sort of kind of training. It's a little boring, a little monotonous, and I'm definitely ready to, get some more stuff in there, get some more variation in there. I do miss the bench press a little bit, so I think that the bench press, or at least a variation of the bench press, may make a return. Also, I just want to point out, I was pretty happy with how these deficit deadlifts look. I'm using a Rogue Ohio bar, and it is super stiff. It has a tensile strength of 190,000 psi, whereas your typical gym bar is only going to be 130 to 140,000 psi. And just to put that in perspective, an Alico bar is 215 1000 psi, so almost as stiff as an Alico bar and about 35% more stiff than your typical gym bar. So despite the fact that I wasn't getting any whip whatsoever, these sets went really well. Ended up getting 375 pounds for 10 on my AMRAP set. Might have wanted to call it at 8 reps just to play it safe, but I got those last 2 reps, and honestly, although they were a little bit of a grind, I wouldn't even say that it ended up being RP 9, which is really good. So I'm excited to continue pushing on. These AMRAPs are, sort of the motivating factor for me during the week, because the rest of my training can get pretty monotonous, but hoping to continue putting on some strength in these main movements and hoping that they have some big carryover to my competition movements come time to get back to powerlifting. Because I don't know if I've ever said it, I do 100% plan to get back to powerlifting. In fact, I think I'm going to do a meet in March to try and qualify for Raw Nationals, but that will be discussed in another video another time. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.